Oh, really?
So we have a red flag currently, I believe. That's why there's nothing happening. Due to that incident there at the Devil's Elbow.
The red flag's out now?
I think so. I think, well, they're not out, but I think they're just holding them now until they get the track sorted out. Look at them, aren't you? Marshals all over it.
The marshals are always on it, aren't they?
Yeah. So our first race today is the Super Sport and All Colours.
Which is at 11 o'clock, 11:05?
It is. Oh, where's my timetable? Look,
Go on, get them notes out, mate.
Right, so we are 11 is race 1. Super Sport and All Colours.
Hello everyone, welcome to Dr. Ace's live stream here at Mallory Park at EMRA. I'm here with Reese. Hang on, let me turn the camera.
Hello everyone!
Fellow commentator today. Let's try and angle this. I've never done one of these live things before on the gimbal, but I'm going to try and show you a different view of what I see at the commentary, and I should be able to also turn it around. It's not doing it. Okay, maybe this one. Here we go, here we go. Look at this bad boy, see, this is the beautiful track. To be really careful here. Of course, let's
start line.
trying to angle this gimbal. Hey, Blade in the chat, good to see you, dude. How are you, mate? Ooh. Hello, mate, how are you? Mallory Mark, says Spatch. Hello, dude. Yeah, it's a fantastic little local track here in the East Midlands. Bit far for me, mind you. I do have to travel from Warrington every time, as my hair is an absolute mess. Oh, likes. Get them likes in already, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it's done. Now, I'm going to try and show you guys, well, probably want to tell you again when we get more people in, because otherwise I'm going to have to repeat myself many, many times. But yeah, trying to go live here today to show you guys a different perspective of Mallory Park. Of course, here in the commentary booth with Reese. Let's see him again.
Still here, I ain't gone anywhere.
Still here. The reason he's dressed like that is he has just been out there to practice for the CP500s, haven't you, mate? How was it?
Oh, really good.
Yeah,
really
yeah.
Good. Not been on the bike since the start of May, so being back out there again is brilliant. Top 10 result, can't grumble at that. You can't grumble. So.
You can't be.
See how the racing goes today.
Oh, sorry, I turned too early.
That's alright, mate, don't worry, you carry on.
Look at it turning. Oh, gimbal!
I need to get myself one of them, they're brilliant.
They're cracking, aren't they? Shout out to Andy Yates, he just bought one as well, actually, and he showed us in the moderators chat the other day for Discord. They are honestly absolutely puckered. Yeah. They're brilliant. You just use them wherever you want. Extends as well. Check out the extension. Whoa, we're going higher.
Right, reaching the sky, mate.
I know, yeah. So we got the thingy. The only problem is it won't let me stream live and turn the camera. So if I turn the camera, it just goes, nah.
Oh.
So unfortunately, it will have to be from this perspective. Hi, did you see the Silverstone sprint race? It was so good. I was on the corner that Mark. Ooh, did you see the...
Don't tell me.
Okay.
Yeah, don't tell me. I've got to watch when I go home.
Did you see the sprint yesterday?
No, didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I see qualifying though.
Okay. I can't answer that question, but I did see it of what happened, but will not be mentioned. And yeah.
When I go after my race, you can talk about it as much as you want then.
It's only the sprint I can talk about. No, I can't. True. You can't spot. You didn't see the sprint, but you've seen the quali.
Seen the quali, yeah. You can speak about the quali as much as you want.
Okay. Yeah. Well, to be fair, I'm going to be keeping off social media today because I don't want to see the race, especially with all those fantastic liveries as well. I'm going to be gutted to not see that live, but we're doing our own live stream, of course, here in Mallory.
Take you go and record though, so you can watch it when you get home.
Yeah, I've got the MotoGP pass.
Oh, it's
so I'll be able to see that.
Anyway, Matt, how did your trip to Berlin go?
It was actually, I said it wrong actually, it wasn't Berlin, it was Garmisch-Partenkirchen, and it was fantastic.
Where is that?
That is down south of Germany.
Oh, wicked. So
a proper Bavarian area. I had schnitzel for the very first time. Any German followers, give me a thumbs up. And it was lovely, it was really, really good.
Yeah.
The show that BMW Motorrad put on was absolutely awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Had some great...
You got a cracking selfie with Van der Mark.
Yeah, it was good to see Mikey again, actually. I met him a few times. I met him in Manicours when we had the trailer in there with the Ride 5 and the esports stuff.
Yeah. And
he was lovely. And he actually remembered me for the second time. And he gave me a thumbs up and I just felt like absolutely king of the world. So, yeah, it was really cool. Idem says hello. Hello, dude. Welcome to the stream. A little bit different for you today. Not quite streaming live for gaming, but live for real racing, of course. So I'm going to try... throughout this one to try and get the footage as we go along for a video, or I might just leave it live and let people tune in and hear it that way, because maybe people here, if they want to hear the commentary better, they could tune into this so they can hear us chinwag.
Just to let people know as well that if you go on to TSL timing and scroll down until you find EMRA round 5, if you go on there, then you'll be able to watch the live timing, not seeing the bikes on circuit, that's what Matt's going to be doing today, but you can see the live times of what people are doing throughout the day, and that is TSL timing.
I'm going to get, I think, can I make my own comment? Is that a thing I can do on this? I've never actually tried these phone live streams, but I think if I head over there, I can chuck in the link.
Yeah, you probably should be able to.
Yeah, that'd be all right. And that way the people can tune in. There's a WhatsApp group as well, but I think that's specifically for people here, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. I did join that.
I've not joined yet. I should join that, really.
Yeah,
I should be doing that, but there you go.
Idem says you're going to start from the back of the grid again today. Would you ever try that?
I did. When I first came here last year, my first race season, I was struggling a lot with overtaking. So I said to Dad that I want to go out and qualify deliberately last. Well, I did. I qualified back row. I stayed behind one of the slower riders. Don't like to call them back markers.
No.
They're out here, they're racing, and they're still doing what
everyone's at different levels.
Yes. So I did qualify from the back, P29, I think it was. I was in 29th. And I managed to get myself through to the top 10.
That's amazing, isn't it?
So I was like, wow, well, I can't be that bad at overtaking. I didn't do that. All right, turn 1, I think I passed about 2 rows in front of me, but other than that, it was pretty good.
Because I do that all for my MotoGP videos. It's not quite the same as doing that, and I have the ability to restart if I ever want to. But
yeah, you do just chuck it in there.
It's a little bit different, isn't it?
It's mega. I love watching your gaming. I think it's pretty awesome.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Ace.
Well, I've just seen a Perky here in the chat. He always tells me my commentary is the bollocks. He always says that, and he's an absolute legend for it. So Perky, God bless you, mate.
He's not wrong.
I do try. Fixard says hello, Ace. Hello, dude. Welcome to the stream. And Yoshi Yo says, Dr. Ace, how's it going? Pretty good, mate. About ready to make a start. We've got about 10 minutes, haven't we? So
yes, we have. Yeah.
We've got timing screens here. In fact, let's see if I can show you. I don't want to show you too much, but I'll show you what I can. It doesn't let me do it right that way. So the setup currently, so I'm going to have my information on here. We've got the camera over there, so you can usually see from the hairpin in this circuit. And here, fun fact for you, that's one of the tightest hairpins in the UK.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is very, very...
Look how tight it is. Of course, we can't see it from where we're standing, but...
And all the marks on the wall is actually people's shoulders where they rub the roof.
Yeah, that's the crazy bit. I wonder if I can actually see it from here. In fact, we've actually got some bikes out on track here.
This will be, if I'm not corrected, this should be the pre-injections now. The rookies are the pre-injections.
Apologies, my camera's losing its head here.
Yeah, pre-injections.
So this is the pre-injection race. Well, the practice for it.
Yeah.
So we get a wonderful look of the devil's elbow.
In here, I think...
Come on, turn for me, mate, turn. Apologies.
We've got 2 classes in this. I'm certain there is... Let's have a quick check.
So this is the pre-injection, yeah?
Yeah, this is pre-injection. Yeah,
Wait,
so you've got the 600 pluses, and then you've got the just the 600 class, if you like.
Okay.
Very mixed grid. You've got Kawasaki 600s out there, Yamaha, Suzuki 600s.
Bit of everything.
Yamaha R1s, of course, they're out there.
Alan Lane will be... Was that Alan Lane in that one?
Alan Lane is not in this class, no, because he's obviously upgraded to the brand new 2024, which is the
I see.
So I think he did race in this, but we can't no longer do it now.
Vabiav says, hello, Doc. Good to see you from there. Love from India. Hello, mate. Love from Leicester. Love from Mallory Park. Kirkby Mallory is the close place here, isn't it? So,
yeah.
Hello, welcome to the stream. Maria Ubieta says, sprinted across the field and put my sign out for Luca Martini, eh? Luca Marini, his gloves now, but I didn't think he was happy. No wave, didn't look down, just head straight to the pits. Oh, that's a shame, mate. At least Fabio saw it, that's cool. Andy Yates, I mentioned him earlier, gave you a shout out for the gimbal. You get the... Where's your gimbal getting a run out? Is that to support Chatham Town Footy? Of course, that's where you're usually going. Who do I think will stay in Silverstone? Well, I've got a video coming out today at 4 PM with my predictions on there. But I would imagine... I can't say too much because Reese hasn't seen the race yet. But I'll say Pecco. I will say Pecco for today's race. The Welshman says, not a bad reason to miss Silverstone quality. What are you commentating on? So with multiple races here in Mallory Park, this is underneath the EMRA umbrella, and we have 16 races of a mixture of motorcycles. Myself and Rhys Bentley, the man from Peterborough.
Hello, how are we?
We'll be commentating together live here in EMRA. Now, there will be a link for the live timing. I'm going to try and keep this live stream going as long as I can, or possibly just record a few bits throughout the day so you guys can see. But the majority of it is just a collection of motorcycles, each 10 laps each, of just pure excitement. Charlie Spud Nesbitt will be here, Leon Jaycock, who of course former British Superbike rider, and Lee Jackson will be here today. That's really cool. Have you seen him?
No, I've not seen him yet.
I'd look for him earlier, but
he's got a year now, though, sure.
I should hope so. He needs a bit of practice ready for it. The Ride 5 graphics look amazing. Yeah, this is real life Ride 5, I guess. Chatham Ladies is Andy Yates is going to see today. That's really cool. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Now, it's a bit different to the usual content, but always make sure to hit that like button if you're enjoying. And, of course, subscribe if you're new. Because we're going to go live in about 6 minutes' time.
Yeah.
So we've not quite hit the button yet, but do you want to do the honours to hit the button? Not yet, but when...
Yeah, if you want me to.
It's a good button though, isn't it? It's a very satisfying button press.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Oh, button!
And last time out, I covered for Matt, and I got to do it with...
Let me turn you, mate. Let me turn.
Yeah. Last time out, I covered for the good man Matt here, as he went off to do his little bit of work with BMW over in Germany, or near to Germany, should we say. But I had the pleasure of doing it with Keith Ewan.
Yeah,
and what a man he is. He gave me a lot of confidence for doing this. He literally said to me, the best thing to do, say what you see.
Yeah, it's
say what you see. How can you be any more fairer than that?
Who knew that Keith Ewan was on catchphrase?
I got to quiz him and what it's all about as well, mate. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I must say I was a little bit jealous of that. I'm very envious to say. I enjoyed some lovely weather, but I would have rather been here, I think. Yeah. With Keith Ewan and you, it would have been really cool, that, to be honest. Yeah. I'm sure I'll be back again, I hope so. Otherwise, my opportunity's gone.
I got to do a live interview with Stuart Higgs as well, the guy who runs this place.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's got his own team in BSB as well, I believe.
Stuart Higgs runs BSB.
He runs BSB as well, does he? I do apologise.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
So that's pretty cool. He was here as well?
Yeah, I did a live interview with him. And,
oh, by the way, random thought. Did we ever figure out what Liam Sylvan's surname is?
Sylvain.
Is it Sylvain?
I'm sure it's Sylvain. Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Is he French?
Also, I found out yesterday the guy Gareth Pavlak. Yeah, that was his dad who came up. And he
it was. Yeah.
Pavlak, not Pavlak, not Paulak. It's Pavlak.
At least he knows what it is.
Exactly.
We've got to figure out this. Like, how many people are racing here today?
There was apparently I've heard there's 150 entries today. Which is
I believe that.
I believe that a lot of that's got to do with MotoGP being in Silverstone.
True, yeah.
And Aberdare races are on. A lot of people like going down to Wales.
Oh, we've got a crash down here in the. I hope he's all right. I've rotated. I wonder what happens when I rotate like that. We've seen we've got a crash down here with our marshals already jumping on it.
On it already. They're so really good here. The marshals. Shout out to them.
Already on it.
Oh, looks like we have a spillage on the circuit there.
Oh god, yeah, that could take a while.
You guys should be able to see that pretty clearly, that spillage right in front of the marshal there.
We've got a red flag as well.
Yeah, that'll be why.
The Welshman says, Nesbitt is the boy. Brilliant stuff, mate.
He's very quick round here.
He is, yeah. He's
very quick round here.
But George Boys is back, isn't he, this weekend?
Is he back this weekend?
He's bloody fast, he is.
He's in the...
Talent Cup, isn't he?
Talent Cup. I didn't realise he was racing here. He's not down on the entry list with my paperwork.
Oh, is he not?
No.
I thought I'd seen it. Well, the marshals are going to be on that in a moment, aren't they?
I'm going to look now.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
So he is in GP8.
Should be able to get a good view of the track here, ladies and gentlemen. Especially on the long straight. Quite a lot of cars here, actually. It's building up, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And over
You
there.
get a lot of spectators here. They love this circuit. There's a lot of history behind this track, I found out.
That's right, yeah. Opened 1956, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. They host the sidecars every year as well. Before they go off to TT, they come here and do their practice.
Did you know that Jake Dixon's dad once won a race here?
No, I did not.
Yeah, Darren Dixon.
How did you find that out then? How did you find that out? Well, you're media man, so you find everything.
yeah.
You know everything.
I don't know, I just... just try and figure out whatever I can, just bring the commentary some life and some interest, I guess.
Right, Matt, are we ready to hit that button?
I think we are.
11 o'clock now.
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
Certainly am.
3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone and welcome to round 5 of EMRA here in Mallory Park. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Matthew Grant and I'll be doing commentary with the man from Peterborough, Rhys Bentley.
Of course. How are you, Matt?
I am really well. I missed the last one because I was away in Germany and I was kind of gutted. There was a lump in my heart and I'm glad that I'm back here, especially with you, mate, to do the commentary for the guys here in Mallory Park.
It was a bit of a miss. You got to miss out and keep you in, that's for sure.
I did.
He definitely filled in for you anyway, let's just say.
Okay, you did a lot of talking then, yeah?
He did, yeah. A lot of talking.
I seen on Facebook one of the comments was I like to say whole shot a lot, so I'm going to try and avoid that today. I'll say something else like turn 1 or the first corner. We'll try and change it up. But no, I appreciate it. There was a lot of positive comments on Facebook and social media for us too, so that means a lot. So thank you very much for all those who did. And yeah, I'm looking forward to commentating all 16 races here today. Now, of course, I will be missing you for 2 races today, right?
Yep. So I think it was 5 to 12. I'm on my first race. I've just done qualifying this morning, and then my second race is 3:30. So I will probably be leaving a race early, if you like, to go and get myself ready, and then come back up as soon as I can. Just for an update for everybody, the reason why the track action has stopped, there was a bike that went down at the exit of the hairpin and there's a spillage on track. There is a lot of marshals there as always. Top job from them, they are on it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is 8 marshals there cleaning the track already, so that's fantastic stuff. We're pretty sure we'll return back to action very soon. Over to you again, Matt.
It's got to be said, the marshals are like a click of a finger here, aren't they? They are absolutely rapid. The speed and precision. I mean, I wouldn't mind betting that's going to be fixed in pretty soon.
Yeah.
And we'll already be getting on with our first race of the day, which of course will be round 1, and it's the Super Sport and all comers. So you ready for this one, mate? Or we need a bit of G'ing up, do we?
The first race is always a bit airy. Everyone's still getting bedded in. I mean, we did do qualifying, and I just found out that I went fastest on my last lap. So it just goes to show you cannot let off until the end. Just keep going. Got myself into the top 10, first time out since the start of May, so I can't be any more happy with that.
So a question for a racer, especially around Mallory Park. Do you enjoy straight away early Grand Prix, or do you like, I'm going to wait a little bit later and let the pressure build up, or I just stay a cool, calm head? So do you want to go out early, or would you rather go out later?
Early.
Early, straight away, that was an instant
early.
answer.
Yeah, early is better. Last year I did it a lot where I went out mid towards the end, but you find yourself around a lot of traffic then. I like to get my head down, and you know the quicker lads are coming past you anyway. I don't get in their way. I let them do their thing, they know what they're doing.
Well, it's a matter of respect, isn't it? You don't,
of course.
You don't want someone to hold up your lap and vice versa, you're not going to do the same. I'd say it's I think a lot of motorbike racing in general is built upon respect, and especially here in Mallory Park, there's a family vibe around this circuit. Like, you know all the riders around here pretty much, don't you? Especially everyone from your class.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting to know them. I got to speak to Matt Zeiss yesterday, he's a lovely chap, he is. Ryan Ings I spoke to also, Jamie Badams, he's a lovely guy, he is. Not had a chance to speak to Warren yet, or Joe, I will get a chance to speak to them eventually, but I mean, we're all here, we're all doing the same thing, we're all racing, so it's a really, really good track to be at, because the paddock's brilliant.
It is,
everyone's here to do the same thing, so they all like to get to know each other, and you get to know who you're racing against as well. But yeah, like I say, so it's a really good atmosphere, and I think that, well, everyone knows a happy rider's a fast rider, so
hell yeah.
The happier you are, the better you are, so that's the way, isn't it?
Couldn't agree more. So a quick update on the marshals, they are still very much cracking on. Got the powder there to train.
The very luminous orange powder.
Yeah.
So just for everyone to know, just be careful on the exit of the hairpin. There was a struck-in bike in the rookies qualifying. I believe that was the rookies qualifying, or was it it was a pre-injection. I apologise. Pre-injection. Rookies have already been out. Yeah. So there was a struck-in bike there. I believe that's just as he was about to sit the bike up to go on. So it's where the red painted part of the wall is, just there. The middle of the circuit.
Too much of this, possibly a little bit too much throttle.
Either that, or we just didn't go on the power quick enough and drop the front. That can happen.
Possibly, yeah. Good call. Good call. That's the racing experience of our man from Peterborough here.
But yeah, so just take your time through there, guys, until you get a feel for the grip there to make sure it is all okay. As you were saying, Matt, back to you then, my man.
So regarding a condition like this where a rider's gone down, you don't know as the other rider what conditions are like for that particular part. So early stage of the races now, he's going to be just a little bit cautious going into the hairpin. As you know, it's a little bit blind because the only time you're going to see that is by the time you're mid-apex and bang, this entire floor is sort of a reddish, orangey colour that we can see. And then at the same time, you go, what's this?
You're already a full lean at this point.
Yeah, so it's knee down
Half committed.
and pray for the best, I guess. And especially after there, because if your tyres then get dirty going into the bus stop chicane, it's good night Vienna if you end up going down there.
Good night Vienna, I love that.
It's over.
That's when you use it well.
I know,
I love that. It's brilliant saying.
I don't have much of a vocabulary after all. Just filled on cliches and catchphrases.
Yeah, but you make them work. You make them work.
I appreciate that,
from
mate.
you.
I do try.
So that's why I like to keep all the riders up to date. Being a racer myself, and obviously in qualifying especially, you're on the limit from the word go to the end. You want to get that fastest lap as you can. So, and I like to keep all the riders up to date with what is going on. And I think that's the best way really, because you want to know what the track's like, and the track at the minute is perfect. It's perfect. I mean, I did have a bit of a moment out of the devil's elbow on my first lap, the warm-up lap, if you like, getting onto the power ready to go on the fast lap, but sliding it through there, I was like, well, I better give it another lap then, just to make sure it's warmed up a bit more. Don't be chucking it down the road, that's for sure. First time back since May.
The crazy thing is that Sam Lowe's from Lincolnshire and he likes to do that. How do they do it in Peterborough? He's also on the gas really early, getting the rear tyre spinning. I mean, I wouldn't want to be spinning the rear tyre out of that final corner though.
It's great fun, it's all in control.
It's a beautiful corner though.
You know it's not fast. That's the thing, you know you're not going fast when doing it.
Would you not say so? You don't go fast at all when you go through.
No, you're not getting the grip here. You're not getting the drive out the corner. If you're spinning it up, it's not really getting. I mean, towards the end of the race, it happens. Everyone's tyres get a bit worn, and you get this, especially Gerard's.
Oh
that
God,
corner,
yeah.
You're just on the side of the bike forever. You make yourself a cup of tea while you're around there.
Did you know it's 200 degrees that entire corner?
Mega.
It is. It's so long, isn't it? I mean,
it does go on forever, but it's such an amazing corner. You can ride it out on the outside. Inside, you wouldn't want to go on the very far outside, just rather bumpy out there. It feels like you're on a motocross track.
Oh wow!
So you just want to keep it kind of mid to the inside. But yeah, I've been out there a few times. It's a bit airy, that's for sure. The bike doesn't quite want to do what it wanted to do when you're out there. You want it to kind of do its own thing just to get on with it, get yourself back in. But yeah, so. Like I say, guys, they're still out there working on the track. I'm not sure what it was that spilled. I don't know if it was oil or petrol. It was very shiny, so I'd imagine it is one of them too. That's for certain. Not water, because they're definitely on it. They put the powder down. They're now sweeping it up and getting rid of it. So we will return back very shortly. As soon as we know any more, we'll let you know. We can see on the camera from here that they are working hard. There's got to be at least double figures of people there. You can see, if you're spectating that corner, you can see for yourselves.
Yeah, they probably know a bit more than we do from where we're sitting here. But I would imagine it's not going to take too long for these red flags to be rescinded. I think we should be probably cracking on. Not going to give a time estimate, but let's say give it another 10 minutes or so. Let's not rush the marshals. Make sure they do the right job as they always do. Of course, as you say, safety is paramount here in Mallory Park for us all.
It's going to be quite interesting to be able to race and commentate today. It's brand new.
Yeah, I'm interested to see. It's going to be like James Toseland in World Superbike. if you listen to the Eurosport feed or the Discovery Plus, whatever the hell it is now, is that he runs to the pit walk, he has a chat with the riders, and then bombs it straight back to the tower. And there's a lot of stairs to climb here for this one. So good luck to you, mate.
Thank you very much. Definitely get my fitness up.
Yeah. Probably. I should probably try that myself then.
Yeah, so those of you who don't know, the map was missing from last time round. He did have to go off and do a bit of work with BMW. AKA Dr. A, Matthew Grant. He has his own YouTube channel.
Yes, actually streaming live now, as a matter of fact. So you guys can see the commentary from a different perspective. Of course, we haven't got the live feed for commentary yet on the TSL. But maybe in the future we will. So for the time being, if you still want to hear the commentary, maybe you can't hear it quite clearly in the track monitors, you're more than welcome to join my live stream on YouTube, so you can check out the content from that way and hear and see our beautiful faces, not just hear the dulcet tones of myself and Reese. I love that word, you know, it's one of my favourite words.
Dulcet tones.
Dulcet, it's stunning.
Powerful word.
It is, especially for a lad from Lancashire to have such an emphasis on the D.
So have you always lived in Lancashire then?
I have, yeah. I've always lived up north, let's say. Near
I've travelled
Wigan.
about a bit myself, to be fair.
Have you?
Yeah, born in Wales, believe it or not. I am from South Wales.
Oh, that's it. I said Peterborough all this time, so
Yeah.
are you still technically from Peterborough or not? Or?
I would class myself now as Peterborough. I mean, I moved up to England when I was 10 years old, so I've definitely not got that Welsh accent anymore.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why
it. You
I'm
can't hear anything.
But yeah, it's interesting. I was born in Aberdare Hospital, which is literally about 2 minutes around the corner from where they race at the Aberdare Park.
Nice.
They've got races down there. My good friend Daniel Pearson, he's there this weekend racing around Aberdare.
Oh, he's not here this weekend then?
No, he's not here this weekend.
That's
He's
a
down
shame.
there. He's down there with Sharon Penrose, which she runs in the GP80s and the 125 class. Races here, but she's down in Aberdare today.
Oh, that's
Along
cool.
with Daniel Pearson. Yeah.
He will be missed. He's a good lad, isn't he?
He's a good lad.
He's a very good lad.
Very distinctive with that beard that sticks out from the end of the helmet on the grid. You can't miss that beard, that's for certain.
Like Marcus Simoncelli's hair, but on the front
Yeah.
rather than the back.
Mega. But yeah, so I moved up to Reading, lived in Reading for a while, and then we find me my final stop here at Peterborough. I love it up here, it's fantastic, and the racetracks. I'm quite local to a lot of the racetracks. Oh, hello.
So just echoing what race direction said there, or race control should I say, is that it's going to be roughly around a 20-30 minute delay whilst the fantastic marshals clear up that oil spill. So for us, for now, we'll just continue chatting, be a little bit of a fly in your ear to keep the action flowing. Now, today, of course, we do have Charlie Nesbitt and Lee Bob Jackson arriving today. They'll be racing in, which class is it again?
I believe it'll be the Mallory Trophy over
That's the one, yes. And all comers as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yeah, could be.
So we will be seeing the two British Superbike riders here, which is extremely exciting to have the two here, especially in a circuit like Mallory Park with a storied history of fantastic races being here, from Formula One drivers to former British Superbike riders to just a plethora of talent.
Mm-hmm.
And you never know, there's got to be someone here right now who could future be in something like a World Championship stage or even British Superbike. And I think that's always the exciting part, because we're getting it first hand from the youngsters and even some people who might be a little bit older, who might be latecomers, who have that raw talent. And a circuit like this, I think, is one of those tracks that requires precision 100%. At any sort of oval style track, one corner means your lap's gone. The longer the laps, of course, you can make a little bit of a mistake. Maybe you run it a bit wide and you can sort of catch that back up over the next sectors. But this track has two sectors. You're going to have to be absolutely on it to get your lap time. So I think those people who can do this, and the riders we have who can consistently nail those lap times, could definitely have a bright future.
Racers love this circuit. They really do. I mean, you got, well, speaks for itself, doesn't it? Lee Jackson and
Look at the amount of people are signing up.
Charlie Nesbitt's here racing. So
Exactly.
It must be a great, and it is a fantastic circuit. It really is. And you do not have time to let off the gas anyway here. 10 laps around here is very physical. And if you don't think otherwise, then you are very mistaken. It's a very, very physical circuit.
Now you said you hadn't raced, apologies for interrupting you, but I wanted to mention this because you just spoke earlier about your arm. You've been away for a few months.
Yeah.
And you already feel the effects of the circuit in 10 laps.
Yeah.
How are you going to be towards the end, and how are the others? Of course, you have this this rapport with these riders. So, do they speak to you about like possible aches and pains and stuff? How does it feel around the circuit? Is it you wake up tomorrow and you feel it the most, or is it more like you feel the effects now?
In the moment. In the moment it is, yeah. So like my qualifying, oddly my fastest lap was my final lap, but that last lap was where I started getting a bit of arm pump, where it certainly felt like arm pump. Just a bit struggling to pull that brake in just that little bit more. But again, you're on the limit for 10 laps. You're not quite that level in the race. You're just slightly a fraction under that. I mean, the last lap is the limit. Everyone's pushing on that last lap. They want to get to the end.
Yeah, arm pain or not, you're going for it, aren't you?
Oh yeah, of course. You're gonna go for it. But as I say, I like it. I tend to push from the start, you get a good start, you get yourself in position. I'm normally a fairly good starter. I say that now, you watch what happens to me, I'll go backwards now, jinx myself. But yeah, I'm normally a pretty good starter. And then you just get in with the pack, and you just get your head down, and then mid-race, even 10 laps around it still feels like a long time, even though it's such a short circuit. A lot of the faster guys in the 500 class, they're doing under your minute lap time, so that's very good going. I spoke to a guy yesterday, I forget his name now, I think it was Gareth Pavlak, I believe it was. I spoke to him, and he was saying that if you're doing sub 1 minute lap around here, you're pushing.
You are absolutely flying, yeah.
You are pushing. Myself, I'm doing 101s at the moment. My qualifying is a 102, so I'm super happy with that, within a second of my time from 3 months ago, so I'm pretty happy with that at the moment. Yeah, so as I say, it's not a forgiving circuit.
No, it doesn't look like it, especially when you go into the back end of the circuit. You're going into the very tight hairpin, which is one of the tightest in the UK,
yeah.
And then hard on the brakes into the bus stop to then go in devil's elbow, get on the power. You have a very small respite of just saying, right, I can just relax, get tucked in behind the bubble, and then get on with it, and then bang, you're immediately.
But it doesn't feel like you don't.
Oh,
it doesn't feel like you don't. No, this straight is so, even on the 500s, it's so fast. You're already by the time you've got the bus stop, you're left, right, left, and then as soon as you get on, before you transition onto the left, the second you transition, you're on the gas. You're on the gas straight out of devil's elbow on the power. You've got 2 gears. You're already thinking about turn 1 and position yourself for turn 1. So you're back on it again, hanging off the side of the bike for that. Feels like you're on the side of the bike for about a minute there around Gerrard's. On the gas again, then you're down to Edwina's.
No rest for the wicked, mate.
No, and then you get your fast S's, and then you're straight back up into the literally, I don't know why that's not called the bus stop hairpin, to be honest, because you're that slow into there. It's just hard on the brakes. There's the traditional bump just before our braking zone. I brake just after the bump there. I don't know if that's any fast riders in 500, let me know where you're braking, that's for sure.
Is that the
I do
same?
it just after the bump. I feel if I brake on the bump, it just sends the bike up in the air.
That's right, that's what happened to Josh Brooks, right?
Yeah.
He had a huge crash and took out many riders into that bus stop, and into that hairpin. Now the interesting point is that the fact that the next corner, of course, is the bus stop, and you're saying this is like a bus stop hairpin.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's the case, might as well call that entire sector the bus depot.
Yeah, exactly.
There'll be a lot of buses going through there, aren't there?
For sure. The thing I loved about the parade last time out as well, not the parade, sorry, the bike bonanza, when we did have the parades, so you had guys racing from back in, when they were racing here, Steve Baker and Keith Ewan and that, and they all meant that they actually, so Stuart Higgs fought really hard with the ACU to allow him to take the barriers away from what the track we know as today with the Edwina chicane and the bus stop chicane, to make that an open circuit. So that's what it used to be like back in the day. They put in the Edwinas and the bus stop chicane, and they put that in recent years as safety measures, I believe. And then Keith was telling me that the Devil's Elbow here, that's not changed, that was the same. But where this gravel trap is along this pit wall here, that was all buildings. So he said if you come off there, you go straight into the building, you're going through someone's front door.
It's like
That's
tight as a
crazy,
cow, isn't it?
absolutely crazy.
That's ridiculous.
The amazement that EMRA have done to make this circuit safe and what we know it as today is pretty awesome. I mean, if you have a crash around here, 9 times out of 10 you're going to walk away. Maybe not in the best state, but you're going to walk away.
Yeah, battered and
500s. It used to be on the TZ750s at Keith, and he said round here, he said the brakes were shocking, the tyres were shocking. We said we still sent it.
Of course.
You don't have your Edwinas, so you literally straight out of Gerrard's on the gas all the way down and see what the S's.
It's quite fast, that, isn't
so
it?
a lot of people lost the front going into the S's there, and then the same here. There was that really brought this corner into play when you did, because you were on the gas from the hairpin right through. Didn't have to worry about the bus stop chicane. Even though I love that part of the track, I think the bus stop chicane is wicked.
Yeah, it's
left, right, left, flicking the bike. I'm fairly good at getting from one side of the bike to the other. But that being said, when I did race here round 2, I did find myself going over the top of the final curb and 2 wheels up in the air, coming down the bike, shaking, lock stop. It was pretty.
Top rack penalty.
Pretty awesome that was. Quite majestic. I did pull up. We got red flagged in that one because it was a free bike pile up with the front guys. Something happened there, but yeah. So when we pulled off, we was number 72. I think it was James. He got front seat now. He behind me at the time. He said, did you enjoy your little send to the moon there? Did you? It was quite spectacular watching it.
Your heart was pounding.
Oh, it was.
I don't think you quite enjoyed it as at the time. Maybe now
No.
you can think back and go, yeah, that was damn cool.
And you've not ridden Mallory to the maximum until you've been over that bit. Apparently, is what I know. There's a lot of people that have been over to bus stop club. They call it.
Right,
The Bus
okay.
Stop Jump Club. Everyone's known as for
Is
that.
this an exclusive members club? Like a Masonic lodge sort of thing? You don't speak about it, but you tell others on the down low.
Yeah, for sure. Talking, you brought Top Rack into it just now. How do you think Top Rack would go around here? Imagine Top Rack riding around here.
Oh, that would be absolutely unbelievable.
Wouldn't that be something to watch?
I mean, anyone from World Superbike would be incredible, and I'd love to see it in the future. We already pleasure with, as we mentioned earlier, the two BSB boys here, but to see Top Rack in it would just be absolutely immense.
wouldn't it?
Especially with the M1000RR as well, just bombing it around the circuit.
Yeah.
It would be simply stunning. It really would be. Especially that final sector. I'd love to see him hit those brakes hard and get the rear wheel up in the air. And
Right, and he got the bump there to do natural.
Exactly, yes, exactly. That's what I was
Everybody said even I, wouldn't he?
yeah, exactly. It was built.
Mega.
The build-up for that would just be everyone watching and with just sheer intent to see what was going to happen.
Or do you think,
No,
because
go
of
on.
his traditional thing that he does, where he likes to give the old handbrake signal, put the handbrake on as he comes into the bus into the hairpin.
All the way through it.
That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Like
Just
drifting.
That'd be mega.
That would be amazing.
But yeah.
So it looks like we're still cracking on with the hairpin. The red flag's still out here in Mallory Park for round 5.
They are working hard, guys, I promise you that. There is a lot of marshals there. They're cracking on with it. And we will keep talking, waffling on, whatever we can talk about. Keep you guys entertained until the track action does come again. But
Just keeping us going.
exactly.
Big shout out to me, my best mate Big J, by the way. He brought me here again today.
As the guy I met last time.
Yeah, Big J's here again today. I want to give a big shout out to him. He's a bloody legend, so I appreciate his support.
Tall chap, you probably see him sitting here in the box.
Yeah.
He's a tall chap, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a big bloke. Yeah, also seen one of my subscribers here today as well, actually, Liam. Give him a shout out. He popped over to see me early. He was on the tower with me just a moment ago. So that's really cool. So if anyone does want to come and say hello to me, that'd be really nice.
Yeah.
I always like to see. And as I say, I think some of the guys, Dan Tricklebang, Alan Lane, I've spoken to them on Instagram a few times, so that's cool that we are building this rapport, so we all know each other and I can be part of this wonderful EMRA family.
The thing I love about Alan is he plays himself down quite a bit. I was speaking to him yesterday and I was like,
How can he play himself down with a bright yellow motorcycle?
this is it, it's not bright, well, it's bright yellow and blue now, and he painted all that himself.
Right, no,
Absolutely
he backs
fantastic.
himself. He backs himself with a bright yellow
When
bike.
that lid goes down, you know he does, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, he likes to be seen. I was speaking to him yesterday and he was just saying, because obviously last time we had the Buck Bonanza, I thought he was on his bright yellow R1. I had no idea that he had an issue with that bike, and he was out here on his debut with his 2024 R1. He's still getting used to that. Says he's still getting used to it, but still doing 56s or 57s around it. He's still getting used to it. He's still pushing on.
That's the modesty, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's currently leading the. I think it's the all comers. I have to double. Is it the all comers? I want to make sure I get this right. The all comers. 2 seconds. I believe he's leading that by. No, it's not the all comers. Which one is it? He's in. I will check. I will get on that. Make sure I get that right. One of the classes he's leading anyway, and he's got quite a substantial lead on there. I think it's 77 points he's leading.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he was out there qualifying just now. I don't know what he qualified in. I missed that as we were chatting away to ourselves.
Yeah.
Speaking to you again for the first time since. Well, it feels like forever. It's only been 2 months.
Yeah, it's only been 2
long
months.
time.
You said that so, but it didn't feel too long for me actually. I felt like it'd just been a couple of weeks and I was like, hey, how's things? I'm like I'm meeting an old pal again, an old chum.
You're like my wingman though, aren't you? We did our first day together, really. You're like my little wingman.
That's true, yeah. It was June?
June, yeah. June.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
surprised actually. Big J's birthday I gave the shout out to not 5 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm. If you don't know as well, obviously Matt is very, very good with his media. He has his own YouTube channel. He does his gaming on there, all sorts of games. But he also is, I like to call him an ambassador with BMW.
Sort of.
I like to call it, it's stuck in my head. The BMW ambassador is part of it. So he was there obviously last time round. That's why he wasn't here with us. But I did have Keith Ewan with me, which was awesome. And yeah, so he's got his live channel at the minute. He's got all his good photos on there. But if you want to listen to the live commentary, seeing what we see up here in the commentary box, just head over to his Dr. Ace. He is known as on his YouTube channel that is live on there.
That's right, yeah. www.youtube.com/c/DrAce46, and that's DRACE46. You'll find me on YouTube anyway. There's a large speed with a yellow logo, and we'll be up here in the commentary booth. So if you want to hear the commentary from a different perspective, you can do there. I'm just trying to sort out a few things with it now. Actually, as a matter of fact, we've got a guest at the door as well.
Oh, hello. I'll go and let him in a sec.
Yeah, the door's a
2 seconds.
bit dicky, isn't it?
Yes.
So, we have to let
2
someone in.
seconds.
Apologies, guys. It's yes, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Mallory Park. Of course, if you have just arrived, we do have a red flag out at the moment. Marshals all working together to try and get it sorted. There was a bit of an oil spill in the hairpin on the penultimate corner, or at least one of the penultimate corners before the end of this circuit. So hopefully 10-15 more minutes possibly, then we should be able to get on with the stream once again. The race as well. Just trying to make a few comments here, but it's not working. Back in a moment, guys.
So I've just been informed by the guy who came up just now.
Should I pause the stream?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, pause the stream. Yeah, just.
I don't even know how to pause the stream. I'll be back in a moment, guys. To half an hour. And hello to everyone who's left a comment. Lethal, the man, the myth, the legend. Hello, dude. And Lone Parish.
No, actually, leave it active. It's fine. Leave it active.
Is that right?
What I'll just say on the live stream, we'll put it on air in a second. But a guy that just came up just now. There is a lad here that passed his ACU yesterday. Joe, what did he just say? I forgot his name now. Unbelievable. I just forgot his name. It's Joe something anyway, and he is in the rookies racing today. But it's bike number 121, and he is out there racing today. And wants a little shout out for him. I think that's pretty mega. Passing your ACU straight into racing. I think that's the best way to do it, to be fair. So when he's on track later, we will give him a shout out on there. Obviously, I didn't want you to pause and turn your live stream off for that.
Okay.
Everyone will have to rejoin again, so it's fine.
Yeah.
For that sort of little thing, it's not little, of course, but
yeah, if it's anything,
I'd rather keep it live. But yeah, definitely a shout out to him. I have to remember his second name. I can't believe I've just forgotten that already.
Just give a shout out to Joe, he'll know.
Joe, that's it. Bike number 121, he'll be out there, so in the rookies today.
That's going to be cool. Yeah, we'll make sure.
Yeah.
121. So we should have the rider list somewhere, actually, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, he might be on there, he might not, because obviously he did his ACU, didn't he? So he might not be on there.
Okay.
I haven't got the rookies out, but they
I can't figure out how to leave a comment to you guys here. I can't even put in my own comment in my own stream. So, have you got YouTube up?
Have I got YouTube up?
Could you just leave the timing screen on here? Yeah. You know, the TSL one. I can't really make a comment on here for some strange reason.
How are we? Let's have a look. Where's YouTube? There. Yeah, I'll drop a comment on
It's
there.
not quite the smoothest stream I've ever done.
So, I need to go on the internet and get the link first, don't I? So, live timing on.
Yeah, then just grab it in.
Drop the link in then.
Yeah, apologies for not answering everyone in the chat here, guys. Just trying to not interrupt the main commentary itself here in Mallory, but for you guys. Jakey Boy says, sup Ace. Hello, dude. Welcome to the stream. Should be good.
You're live, yeah? Right,
yes.
Let's try and jump in again then.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I was trying to send a link 10 minutes away from starting practice, Open 500. Cool, not a problem.
We'll go back on there and let everyone know.
So,
I've just dropped the link in for you now, mate.
Yeah, cheers, mate, if you would. Marine says, what's up? Hello, dude. I hope I pronounced that right. Margin? Mari?
There you go. The link is now in the chat. Ignore my name, guys. I've not updated it. I am known as Reese Pentney, not Reese Rowe. That is my old name, just to confirm with everybody.
Yeah, cool.
That's my old name, but the link is now in the chat.
I'll pin it in a second when it comes up.
Yeah.
Apologies for that, guys. We'll be able to go live in a minute. I think they did mention a moment ago that the first race, the riders have to be careful because of the lack of adhesion.
Right. Ready to go back on there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There we go.
Hello, everyone. We're back again. Just had a small change to sort out there before cracking on with the commentary again. So, of course, for everyone who's racing in the first race, which is, of course, the Super Sport and all comers, just be very careful in that hairpin around the circuit. It's going to be really slippy around that corner. I hope there's no problems for our riders here today.
Just a little worth saying just quickly, we do have the Open 500 qualifying out there first, so just make sure we let them know that it is going to be a bit slick out there in that corner, so just take your time until you get a feel for it. But we are ready to resume in 10 minutes, we believe, so we will keep you updated. The marshals are still there, but there's a lot of work on the jet washing it, they put the powder down, so they're making sure it is very well attended to. It is at a point where you are pretty much fully. There's a lot of people that do go into that sort of. Oh. There we go. Then just a follow up. First call for Open 500 for their qualifying. That is your first call. So we are actually getting underway a little bit quicker than we thought, but Yeah, they are. We do seem to be having a bit of movement there now. The van's coming back with the jet wash, so the marshals are all getting back to their original posts. As you know, they're everywhere on this circuit. You can't miss them. Bright orange.
Significantly better already in our camera feed. It's they've done a cracking job, haven't
Yeah,
they?
you show them on your live feed as well how much different that was from earlier on. The fact that you can't see a shine there at all. They've done an absolutely fantastic job there. But still, just be cautious with yourselves, guys. Just take it easy for a lap or two until you get used to it and make sure you're pretty happy with it. The last thing we want is you guys, obviously, going down the road there, especially in your qualifying.
Yeah, because then it's going to be really hard to then come back and start from the back of the grid or a much lower position possibly you were.
That does not mean it's declared a wet race, folks.
Yes.
So don't put your wets on for that. Just be cautious going into there, just add that in there. We did have a bit of a kerfuffle last time out. I know Matt Zeiss, bless him, he really struggled because it rained just before the first race.
Right.
He went out there on full wets, did a lap out there and he was like, no.
It
that
dried
was
so
definitely
quickly?
dry.
Wow.
Definitely dry. He did what, he nearly high-sided coming out of the hairpin, nearly high-sided coming out of Ed Wiener's. Yeah, it was out of Ed Wiener's. Coming out of there and he had a bit of a melee with it, and bless him. He's a front runner as well, so that really did dent him. He was,
Does that affect the championship challenge a lot?
He says it does, but you know what it's
He'll
like.
still be
racing.
back, yeah.
He's still there. He's still mathematically there. So anything can happen. Just keep doing. He'll be back. I'm pretty certain he'll be back up there still today. I'm actually quite happy that I qualified just behind him.
Oh yeah,
okay. He qualified P8. I qualified P9. So I'm pretty stoked for that.
You're going to be eyeballing him.
2 seconds faster than me, but
Wow.
but yeah, he's the last of the minute, guys. You have front 4 all in 59, so that's Joe, Warren, Jamie, and I can't remember who the other one was. I think it was Jordan. I think it was Jordan. Might be Sam Crooks actually. It's one of them two anyway. They did the 59 in your first 1 minute, guys, and then I was the first of the guys running 102s. Again, I'm happy with that. I'm a bit off the pace, but I'm also quite happy with it.
It's been 2 months since your last race.
3 months.
3 months?
Start of May, mate. The start of May.
Of course, yeah. We're in August now, aren't we? Of course.
Yeah, start of May.
So 3 months off, and yet you're still pretty much where you were. Means you didn't miss anything.
No, not really. Not really.
It's brilliant.
Bradley Smith's in there as well. Can't forget Bradley Smith. I had a great battle. I loved it. My first race here, I came from the back of the grid and I got up and I managed to. It took me a little while to get onto the back of Bradley because he's a quick guy. And I had a great battle with him my first time. I got a lovely picture of me and him down the start finish together next to each other.
Have you got this picture?
I got this picture.
You
yeah.
should show me this. This is
I will
really
show you.
cool.
It's a mega picture, and he done the most amazing overtake on me into Ed Wiener's. I thought it was just amazing. He literally went up the inside on the brakes, leveled me, and he just stayed there, held me out to dry on the outside, and I love that. I literally love that. It was so clean, very aggressive, but very clean, and he kept me out there. Oh. I want to speak over the boss lady. Find out that is the official's daughter doing that, and she's bless her. She's proper on it. She loves it. She loves
Very
it.
nice.
Yeah, I didn't realise that when I see her, I was like, wow, you were doing a very good job. I'm not sure how old she is, but I'd say she's 13, 14 maybe. I'm not mistaken, but if I am mistaken, I do apologise to you down there, and you can come and tell me off, of course. But yeah, she does a brilliant job there. She's out there. She likes going on the mic and doing that part. I said to her, she can't do the commentary. She said, no.
No, it's the next step. It's the next stage. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
You'll be up here with us.
As I say, back to track action very shortly. The Open 500 guys should be, they are. They're lining up in the assembly area. So we're able to resume track action, guys, after a bit of a delay there, but they did a fantastic job. And of course, safety is paramount here. And again, if you want to listen to the commentary live, we Dr. Ace or Matthew Grant, as you know him here, but Dr. Ace is his YouTube channel. He is doing a live stream, so you can tune into him there and you can see us. You get to see our pretty faces if you like, or my ugly face if you like.
See us both.
See us both. Obviously, I am in my pink, guys, and that is my underlay with lean angle that are here this weekend. Fantastic, honestly, they're brilliant. I couldn't rate lean angle any more than that. The ventilation under the arms here. It's very very tight fitting, but it allows you to breathe in it, and I think that's just quality. They do a fantastic job. I do have their stickers on the bike as well, so
Nice.
I like to show them off. They're here every time.
You did pick a fantastic colour.
I love pink.
I
love pink.
Yellows, pinks, anything like that is just amazing. You want to be seen, you want to be bright, you want to be colourful. It's great having anything like that. So I certainly approve of the ensemble that you're wearing today. It's very nice.
Even if you don't get anything, just go over there and have a little chat with them. They'll give you a lot of rundown with their products they have. And
whereabouts is this around?
It's literally opposite where I am. I've got the green and white gazebo right next to the toilets. It says 176 on my van. Right next to them. They're opposite us. They've got a nice flag waving there, the lean angle flag. Go down to them and have a little chat with them. They're happy to talk to you. They're a lovely bunch. Yeah, the tyre support's obviously next to them as well. They do a fantastic job keeping you on new boots. As we return back to track action, there's Bradley Smith first out of the gate, at bike number 21. He's first out.
He couldn't wait to get out there, could he? So here we are. A bit of action here in Mallory Park then for round 5 here in EMRA. We've got motorcycles on the circuit.
I call the open 500s the liquids all sorts. We have everything out here. We've got the SVs, we've got the often George Bowe's usually running this as well as NSR 250. Jacob Adams out the back with Joe Logan. 58 Jacob Adams, he got 3rd overall in the CB500s in qualifying, and he running his 3rd in the championship, so doing himself a sterling job. Joe Duggan is 1st in the championship. I believe I'm sure he is 1st in both Open 500 and in the CB500s. I'll have to check that a bit later on when we get to our sheets for that. But yeah, he's doing a sterling job out there as well. Very good riders. Matt's doing a live feed. You'll see him all coming out the Devil's Elbow at the moment.
I am rather excited for this part.
Yeah.
Arm is waiting with the gimbal to see the boys come out of the final corner. This is the Devil's Corner.
The start their fast lap will be now. That'll be their warm up there. Ryan Innes there on the right, 74. Derby Alloys, can't miss him. There's Matt Tice. Run number 122. He'll be out to make amends for the last time out.
Yeah, he's not going to want to do that again, is he? But I don't think we're expecting rain here today, though, are we? Somewhat heavy clouds, especially that one to the left-hand side. But as the Sting song went, heavy cloud, but no rain. So we should be all right for now.
Keep you up to date with the times in there as well. Yes, Matt's doing his live stream. You're going to keep doing that, or are you going to go back to your...
I'm going to go back to my post now.
Okay, no worries. Go back to your post.
Tired already, mate. I need to sit down again.
We'll keep up to date with the times. At the minute, first lap round, that is obviously... Oh. And I said the boss lady spoken as your first call for your first race, you guys in the Super Sport and all comers. Your first race is going to be getting underway very shortly. These guys are out for, I think it's 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I think it's 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes they're out for. Well, it's only 8 minutes left for this session now, so get yourself geared up if you haven't already, guys. You'll be out on the circuit very shortly. Right, as we get an update on the times they come through now.
So we're only around 30 minutes delayed from original proceedings here, so it's not too bad that to consider oh, we have a crash down in the hairpin once again. One of the orange jackets, or one of the rookies of the class, has gone down, possibly, judging by that is that track conditions where it's a little bit wet and a little bit greasy.
Could be.
And as you mentioned earlier, it could very well be
look at that.
acceleration.
Already bike off, riders walking off, it's up and okay, that's great to see. And I imagine we would probably, I know it has been a red flag.
Yeah, we've got another red flag again here.
Just to make sure that wasn't from that lack of adhesion there, I guess. There is a red flag at the moment. So currently at the moment, your leaders in the qualifying, it is Bedford leads the way with a 1 minute 0.8. Then Sylvain is there in second with a 1:01.121.
That's impressive stuff, considering that the track in that final part of the sector is a little bit damp.
Yeah,
that means
sure.
he probably didn't care that was a bit damp.
No.
Lack of adhesion, who cares? He was still on the plower.
The thing is, because it's in the middle of the circuit, a lot of guys do take the inside. They like to brush that wall and keep it tight.
And that's where it's really affected, isn't it? Because you can see as well where the water is seeped towards the curb there as well, which of course is the classic curve for getting your elbow and your arms leaning on it here in Mallory Park. But I guess for this, there's a little bit of a strategy here to then this race, because if you're going to go into the bus stop, before the bus stop, and the hard brakes into the hairpin, to set up for that for the bus stop, you might have to go a little bit wider here to avoid that, because although that is the faster line, it's risky, because if you hit that patch and you drop the front, it doesn't matter what lap time you're doing, because it's gone.
Exactly.
But red flags are still out, but we do have a rider back up on circuit here, spinning the rear tyre across the straight there.
That is Bradley Smith there on number 21, the green bike. That is the guy I had a fantastic battle with my first ever race around here. Lovely guy, and he is a very clean rider as well. So we've got a couple of riders returning back out into the start. Oh, there's a few more there already. So you've got Ryan into there with the orange bib, the bright yellow Derby alloys across the side of the bike. He's a great guy. He is. I spoke to him yesterday.
So Marshall's showing the red flags there. Looks like the red flags will be removed momentarily then, I'm hoping, because Marshall's quick. Stand on the circuit, unless we're going to see the riders come back into the pits.
Yeah.
Well, red flag is still out. We'll update you if there's any other information to give you. But as you can see, riders out in front, red flag.
We've got a lot of riders that were at the Edwinas that they're all coming around now, so they're probably going to come around back onto the start line, are they?
No, they're entering the pits, aren't they? So we have a group of riders on the front here, and then a gaggle all entering the pits.
Oh, we do have vehicles going up towards the hairpin, so maybe they're just not quite happy with the circuit, what they've done there. So
it is better to be safe than sorry, isn't it?
Oh, for sure, mate, for sure. I mean, that is maximally, that is the slowest corner there, and it's also the corner you are leaning the most coming through there, trying to get your line out, and the last thing you want to do is dropping the bike, as what's happened there. We're not sure what rider that was, to be honest. It was definitely a CB500 and it was a white one.
It was an orange vest as well. So who's our rookies in this class?
Jordan Poole, but Jordan Poole, no, he's okay. He did his second lap. Look, he's out there. He's coming fourth overall. So second row start for him as it stands at the moment. Sam Crooks pips him for the top 500. Then you've got the two. I'd imagine they are both SV650s there at the top there. Bike number 191. He's up. 191's down there actually. Bedford. He's down there on the start line.
He is indeed. Number
20 bikes there.
So we got a couple of marshals back over there again with some vehicles on the circuit just to test out the track conditions for that hairpin. Of course, soapy water is very slippery.
Yeah.
So these riders are going to struggle a bit. But is it my eyes? Reese saw a couple of dry patches in there as well. So
yeah,
possibly it's going to take too long.
It's going to dry. We need to have something to rear his head out right now. That'd be brilliant.
Certainly
do.
If
we could do that. And it would certainly make life a bit easier for the marshal and for everyone. It's just a bit of water, that's what it is. There's no oil there. They've done a fantastic job getting rid of that. It's just that moment, if you just go with power, just at that moment, if you're a bit too aggressive or you're aggressive, you're getting the bike stood up, it can just unsettle the bike on that damp patch. It's visible. If it's visible to us up here, I'm pretty certain it's visible to the riders on circuit.
Definitely.
That is definitely a damp patch there. There is dry patches in there, so it is certainly drying, but they're obviously not fully happy with it.
I imagine on the track itself it's going to be a lot wider and a lot more damp than we probably can see up here.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what the confidence will be like when you're a full lean angle around that corner.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit scary for me, that. So I guess right call is to just hold off a little bit longer, try and dry it up, and then see what's going to happen. But I'm sure a decision will be made rather soon to determine what will happen for the Open 500 qualifying here at round 5 of Mallory Park.
Get another 2 rounds after this one. I think there was 7 rounds here, so still all to play for in the championships really. I mean, there's certain championships that certainly look like they are going to be wrapped up possibly this weekend, but with only most classes running 2 races because it's over one day, so there's only a certain amount of points available for the riders, but they certainly can. Some of the classes can wrap it up this weekend, or get close to wrapping it up, should we say at least.
Of course, we got the double round in September as well, haven't we? Which will be the Saturday event and the Sunday event.
Yeah, actually, I can't say that because I found out yesterday that the final round is also double points, Matt. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know
double
that.
points to play for, so I can't actually say that. So it's never over till it's over.
Certainly isn't. It's never over till the larger lady sings, and we'll see if that happens at any point during today. But I don't think so. Ryder's still out there at the bottom there in the hairpin as well. Not entirely sure who it is. Is that right? It's not the rider who crashed, is it? Oh, there's orange bib, so potentially just explaining to where he crashed. We should see the universal language for motorcycle riders in a moment of the hand symbols, the gestures.
And then the old
exactly. It doesn't matter who you are, but you know what it means.
Oh, you know, it's funny.
Gesticulation with everything.
The way we do it. The way we do it is quite unique for sure.
It's so cool, but it's amazing because the language makes no sense, but we understand. We understand the hand gestures with the movements. And the old foot rub on the floor there just to check out the condition out in the hairpin. Is that an Alpine Stars boot, I think it is?
Yeah,
very nice boot.
I'm thinking he was definitely. Oh, okay then.
So
Just
quick update then. We're going to be going for an early lunch then, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back at 1 o'clock for some racing commencing. So I guess we'll have to leave it there then.
I will say that is a fantastic shout from the officials here, getting the track dry within the hour and a quarter. I think that's a brilliant call. Spot on job, very smart decision. So then I would imagine that would be getting towards dry at that point. And then that rider, I believe that is probably the rider that did go down there, because that does look like the wheels of that rider. I'm not sure what number that is, but it's definitely a CB500.
It's not going to be lunch for them though, is it? They're going to be
cracking on. Work. Possibly a little bent handlebar. I mean, the common things with the CB500 are the foot pegs, handlebars and exhaust.
Is that every time, yeah?
Yeah, and if you're unlucky and it does barrel roll, then you do get the issue with the seat unit gets it, and like I did at Donington Park at round 3, where I bottomed the exhaust out. My old man told me all weekend as well, he said, just be careful of that exhaust, because I'm sure you keep catching it, because you're filing down the bolt. Sent it down Craner curves into the old hairpin and lifting the back with
squawking
into there about 90 mile an hour or whatever it was. You just, mate, that wasn't ideal. Getting smashed in the face by gravel. That wasn't ideal through their feet first. So yeah, I mean,
so I guess this is
crashed well. The CBs do. If they roll, they crash well. But
you shouldn't have experience of that. You should be saying, "Oh, I've never done it before." No idea.
If you're not crashing, you're not pushing. I've been told. So
that's true.
That's what I was doing. But
tell that to Mark Marquez.
Well, yeah, he knows all about crashing, doesn't he? And the thing is, though, he used to do that a lot in testing, didn't he?
Still, he's done it since 125s.
At free practice, sorry.
So then, guys, we're going to call it for lunch then. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to us talk for the last 30-40 minutes nonetheless. We will be back at 1 o'clock to kick off proceedings again, and then racing will begin. So, back in a few hours. Ciao for now, guys.
Yeah, guys, take care, bye-bye.
So, unfortunately, guys, didn't quite able to give you any action there, or actually proper commentary for the racing. We've had a red flag there in the hairpin, and unfortunately the riders are not happy with the conditions, which of course is the right decision to then stop it, because there's no way riders can then go on to that unsure about the conditions and unsure about their own safety. So we're going to go for an early lunch. I'm going to dash off now and get something to eat. And I guess I'll either restart the stream in a bit or I'll do some videos. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching nonetheless. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Sorry that I couldn't give you much content here today, and there wasn't really much for us to say apart from waffling about just the practice itself. So yeah, thanks for tuning in nonetheless. Kima Katsu says, "Sup bro, hello mate, welcome." And Lethal says, "What circuit's at Mallory Park?" So guys, I will see you in about 2 hours. Ciao. For now.